Hi there and welcome to Tech Tip Tuesday. My name is Jorge Ledesma, the EdTech Director, and I'm here to share with you a quick tip that's going to help make your life just a little bit easier. Today we're going to be talking about PowerPoint, and I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can use to incorporate timers in your PowerPoint slides. Let's get started. So we've all been there. We want to give students a set amount of time to work on a question or maybe take a quiz, and they keep asking, how much time is left? How much time is left? And then you've got to look at the wall clock, your phone, and try to figure it out. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just display the time on a PowerPoint slide? Well, you can, and I'm going to teach you how to do it 3 different ways. Now, the first way to do it is through the use of add-ins. Now, add-ins are features that you can add to applications that are sometimes made by other companies. And Microsoft products are really cool because you can add add-ins to pretty much any application. So open up your PowerPoint and click on the button that says Insert. And then you'll see the Get Add-ins button here. When you click on that, it's going to send you to a store where you can get add-ins. Now, it's called a store because some of them will require you to purchase, but I'm going to tell you of a free one that you can use for timers. So search the word timer and then locate the timer that's called break time and click add. And now here you can just click continue. Now this is installing the add-in. That was fast. And now here we've got a 10-minute timer, and I can adjust it if I wanted to down here to 5 minutes, and when I'm ready to, then I can maybe resize it, fix it just the way that I want it on my slide here. You notice how it's going right now, so I'll have to stop it, and then the controls will disappear when I move away from it. So I'll have to stop it, reset it. There we go. So now I can view my PowerPoint slide, and when I'm ready to start the timer, I can click on the start button, and then I've got my timer, and then there we go. Students can see how much time is left. So next time you need a timer, since you've already added one, you'll be able to access it by clicking on the Insert button here at the top and then selecting My Add-ons. And if you click on the downward arrow, it'll give you a list of the add-ins that you have, and here's break time. So if I click on that, it'll insert another timer into my PowerPoint slide. Now, the second way of adding a timer is through the use of a video. And of course, YouTube is a perfect place to find videos. And you can actually find a video for pretty much any amount of time. If I type in 5 minutes, I'll have a bunch of 5-minute timers. And the great thing about these is that they have sometimes some background music. And so it's even some background music to motivate students. I like these electric timers. They seem to come in, 5-minute increments. So if I click on that, here we've got my 5-minute timer. That can be going on in the background as students are working on some kind of high-paced question or maybe a quiz or something like that, something fun. Now, to get this into my PowerPoint, all I need is this URL. So I just can highlight that and click copy and go back to my PowerPoint. And we're going to click on the button that we're going to make sure we're under the insert menu here and click on the video option. And we want to select online video because that's what we have. And now I'm just going to paste that URL that I copied earlier and click insert. And now I've got my timer, which I can resize however I want it. And this one's got music, so if I have my speakers on, I'm going to hear the music. And I can just display this in my class. And when I'm ready to start the timer, I can just click play. And I got my timer going. You can also forgo PowerPoint altogether and just display the timer on the screen from YouTube in full screen mode. So that's another option for you as well. The third way of incorporating a timer into PowerPoint is through the use of a timer template. And the great news is that some of these are actually available for free. And I happen to have a PowerPoint that was created by some educators, and they're available for free for other educators to use. Now, I'm going to put a link under the description to this PowerPoint, and if you're at school, I'll put it in our EdTech channel under our faculty teams. So this is great because it has all these different types of timers and colors. These are second timers, so they count down in seconds. We've got a bar here that kind of changes colors as the time, like a loading bar. We got a sand timer. We got these circle timers, digital clock timers, all of these that you can use just by copying and pasting them. Now you should pay attention to the instructions below each type of timer. It kind of shows you how to make it work. So here I want to use this digital clock timer, so I'm going to draw a kind of a box around it, and then I'm going to right click and choose, let me do that again, right click and choose copy, and then I'll go into my PowerPoint and I will paste and drag the timer where I want it. And now when I start my slideshow and I click on the timer itself, it'll start counting down. Well, that concludes today's tech tip. I hope you found this helpful, and as always, here to support you and all your EdTech needs. Feel free to reach out if you need help or assistance with this. Have a great rest of your day.